Complex project and portfolio management, or PPM, is hard enough given the pace of business today. But if you're like many teams who operate in a system that is siloed, disconnected, and managed in a million scattered tools, your challenges are exponential. Simple questions like, are we working on the right stuff? Become impossible to answer when there isn't a single source of truth and you don't have a clear line that connects your strategic goals with your day-to-day tasks. Smartsheet is the leading collaborative work management platform that enables you to connect the dots, keep teams aligned, and increase visibility so that your entire organization can make informed decisions and focus on the work that matters most. Smartsheet PPM focuses on streamlining the 3 factors which are vital to high-performing PPM teams: demand management and intake, portfolio reporting and monitoring, and resource management. Let's take a look at how you can use Smartsheet to successfully manage these areas. Demand management is your first line of defense to keep your team focused on the highest priorities and avoid overload. We'll start by setting up your sheet, and you can see how easy it is to keep track of new requests while also keeping an inventory of all projects in flight. You've got a number of field types to work with in order to capture the right information for your project, rather than be forced to follow a rigid structure defined by the tool. You can add columns for project name and objective, stakeholders, KPIs, really any detail you need to track. Once that's set up, you'll use a project intake form tied to this sheet, which is customizable, easy to share, and will act as your front door for all incoming requests. New project requests flow back into your project intake sheet, and automation gives your team a heads up when a new request comes in, allowing you to quickly take action to review, approve, and prioritize new requests. Now that you have your intake process dialed, you need to monitor the progress and performance of the work as it's happening. With real-time reporting across your portfolio, you can spend less time on status reports and more time actually doing the work and managing your teams. And dashboards in Smartsheet are easy to configure, so you don't have to be a developer or BI expert to report on progress. Use your knowledge of the key metrics and KPIs essential to your business to build reporting and dashboards that provide high-level visibility to management and stakeholders. Now you've got one location to report on progress, see the health of your program, drill down to individual project plans, and make adjustments as needed. As each new project gets spun up, improve efficiency by defining and creating a standardized project management practice using Smartsheet Control Center. Control Center allows you to package up your processes and best practices in order to deliver consistent project management at scale. New projects are set up automatically with standard components that make it easy for teams to get started quickly, saving a ton of time. Plus, as your project management efforts mature, you can make adjustments to your processes that will scale across your portfolio. With a consistent way to track and manage each new project, you'll finally maintain real-time visibility across your portfolio. People are at the heart of your project, so you need a clear view into who's working on what, who's overloaded, or whether you need to hire. Here you can see your team's capacity at a glance. Create rich profiles for each team member so you can match the right people for specific projects based on what's needed for the work. Filter your team based on this specific criteria and use those filters to set up custom teams. As your projects progress and resource demands change, it's easy to reassign work. Select from team members that are an exact match, or look for individuals that meet different criteria. As tasks are assigned in your project plan, your resource plans are also updated in real time to show allocation levels. Now that you have visibility into who's working on what, you can easily identify potential overlap and make adjustments as needed. And you can see time and expenses in real time in order to track and manage actuals associated with your project and portfolio. With Smartsheet PPM, you have the power to link the strategic initiatives of your organization to the day-to-day management of your portfolio in one seamless, intuitive platform.